Hello, everybody!
Hi there, it's Septa.
And Soar.
And this is us.
SeptaSOAREous.
Rex.
And today...
we are here to watch This is BTS Army, Introduction to BTS Fans.
I don't feel like we need an introduction because we are BTS fans now.
Yes, look what you did. We've only heard 2 songs, and here we are.
Yeah, at this point, heard 2 songs, watched the introduction to BTS.
Yes.
And that's it, and we're already fans, so...
Yes. They're amazing people, guys. You were right.
So we'll see in what ways they elaborate on, I don't know if you say the army or just army, the BTS army. Because in the previous video, she had touched on it a little bit. So we'll see what new information gets laid upon our ears.
Exactly. And I'm very excited because we already got a bit of an introduction from all of your comments on our very first video. And you guys are the reason why we have delved into BTS. Because you're all amazing and friendly, and you'll share new information with us. And it's just so nice.
Yeah, I mean, considering the amount of traffic that our video got, it was overwhelmingly positive in the comment section.
It was.
And we really appreciate it.
We do. We had no idea what we were getting ourselves into. That's for sure.
Not at all, no.
And it can be very intimidating when you know that somebody has a really big fan base to talk about or review anything. So,
yeah,
you guys are amazing. And thank you for being so welcoming to us.
Yeah, we thought maybe we'd get, like a few views and fans that come across the video. But once it started getting a little bit bigger, we were like, oh, well, here we go. Let's see what this fan base is about and... what happens exactly.
But we just had a bunch of lovely conversations with you.
Yeah, and it has inspired us to continue on with the BTS journey.
Yes, thank you. So, we're about to jump in, but you know what you gotta do beforehand, guys. Make sure that you like and subscribe, hit that notification bell so you see every time we do a new video, because the point of the channel is for you guys to expose us to new music and for us to expose you to new music. Maybe you'll like it, maybe you won't, but it'll be a fun journey to take together, and it's all about the conversation that we get to have with you guys in the comments.
Yes, indeed.
Now, let's jump in.
Let's check it out. Shout out to xCeleste for this video, by the way.
BTS Army.
BTS Army.
BTS Army.
BTS Army.
BTS Army.
Who is the BTS Army? ARMY was officially established for BTS on July 9, 2013. The meaning of a military army is implied, tying in with the name of BTS, which stands for Bangtan Sonyeondan, or Korean for Bulletproof Boy Scouts. ARMY is an acronym for Adorable Representative MC for Youth, given to them in hopes that they will raise their voices and stand with BTS in support of the underrepresented values they often address in their work. ARMYs in its early conception and demographic spoke for the youth, walking alongside BTS to block out stereotypes, criticisms, and expectations imposed on adolescents, actively working to defend and preserve the value and ideals of today's youth. While what initially draws in new fans may be their talent and their catchy melodies, many grow into dedicated armies due to BTS's core values, missions, and social messages, which have been magnets for the diversity of the fandom. BTS is adamant on their stances against bullying, abuse, and the current socio-economic norms. They seek to empower youth and women, promoting mental health, self-love, and self-development. They have inspired many fans to better themselves and be active in fighting against social injustices. ARMY started small but passionate, much like BTS. However, one stereotype that incessantly follows the fandom is that of screaming hormonal teenage girls. While amazing young folks are indeed a part of ARMY, and there is absolutely nothing wrong with being a young or passionate person, statistics prove that BTS reaches far beyond its expected demographics. Take a look at this age demographic. 24% are in their 20s.
Okay, so far it seems like it's a bit of a recap of a lot of the things they touched on in the introduction to BTS video. And they elaborating just a little bit more, which is really nice.
It's really interesting how demographic is spread out so evenly across all the ages. Things like by 50, it kind of drops off a little bit. The same throughout all of it. And like
Yes.
you don't really get that often. Like usually it's like this generation likes it, that one doesn't. That generation likes it, that one doesn't. Like it just shows that doesn't matter who it is, they have the potential of hooking them in, which is super cool.
And I think it has something to do with the subject matter that they're covering, which we haven't gotten to hear yet.
Yeah,
So I am very excited to delve into that.
absolutely. Yeah, there's got to be a reason it's resonating with people, and I want to know why.
Me too.
Yeah.
28% are in their 30s, and 25% are 40 years old and over. Here's a graph from Reuters, who compiled the web traffic for 2020 Map of the Soul tour tickets. Females ages 25 and up made up 46% of web traffic, while 31% were males. ARMYs hail from different countries, backgrounds, ethnicities, ages, creed, and gender. I think it is important to note that there are passionate fans in almost all disciplines and subcultures, most notably in the sports world. I do often wonder why it's socially acceptable for boys and men to show their undying love and support for something they're fanatic about, yet girls and women are so often belittled for their enthusiasm. To help you visualize, take a look at this graph from Research BTS, showing similarities and differences between sport fans and boy band fans. Also, note that older fans often have more disposable income. That helps them afford the band's merchandise and concert tickets, and creates an advertising market for the products the band promotes to older consumers, including Samsung phones and Hyundai cars. Their dedication, passion,
Yes, I didn't think about that. That is so important, the sports thing, because in my office and in several offices that I've ever worked in, it is so normal for the dominating conversation to be about the game that's that night or that happened the day before and who won, who didn't, and all of those things. It's perfectly socially acceptable for them to go on about it constantly. And I'll participate in those conversations. I don't watch sports, so I'm not very knowledgeable about it, but it is a thing. And then the second that I start trying to talk about music or the fact that we bought tickets to watch a concert in our living room, there's not much of an understanding there or even much of a conversation to be had.
Yeah.
Because it's just so out of the norm for some people.
This is the same way where I work too, because they're pretty much everybody there is a sports fan in some way, and they can talk about their passion for it as much as they want. No one will say anything, but then I'll be like, "Oh yeah, no, I love to watch concerts on my TV at home," and it just blows their minds. They can't seem to handle it, and it's weird that they're not able to look at someone else's passions and like hobbies and everything, and then at least some sort of understanding of why they would enjoy it.
Yes. And then exactly like she said, there's also the divide between genders, where girls are belittled for their passion and enthusiasm, whereas it's supported when it comes to guys supporting a manly sport.
Yeah.
Why can't we all just enjoy things?
Just like what you like.
Yeah. And lose our minds about it.
Yeah. It's like when I, when I talk to people about liking, Jacksepticeye or Markiplier and like watching them playing video games and they just can't understand why. It's like hanging out with your friend, playing video games with them, like,
Exactly.
you know, watching a cool storyline unfold in front of your eyes is like watching a movie. Like, I don't know. Maybe try understanding a little bit, and
Yeah.
you know, maybe you find some common ground somewhere.
Exactly. And I personally love to watch other people play video games because I was raised with 7 brothers, so I was not allowed to play the games. I just got to watch. That's all I got to do. So now, in my adulthood, I still really like to watch people play video games.
Yep. Watch me play video games. Watch other people play video games. Like,
Yes,
it's just
Jacksepticeye.
fun to do. Yeah.
Yes, I like to watch other people game. And
Yeah.
it's just one of those things. Some people just don't understand it. And if only everybody could be a little more accepting of people's passions and enjoyment.
So if any of you are going through that, just ignore them. Just like what you like, and you know, don't be ashamed of it. Be proud.
Agreed.
There's
but
nothing wrong with it.
I do think the BTS Army knows.
Yeah. I don't think I really need to say it to you guys, but I'm going to anyways, like an older brother.
Yeah. Love what you love.
Yeah.
Action and organization has helped us support BTS through a myriad of paths, enabling BTS and ARMYs to achieve incredible results such as getting BTS's single Dynamite to debut at #1 on the Billboard Hot 100 and staying in the top spot for 2 consecutive weeks. Only 44 songs in the chart's history have debuted at #1, and only 20 of those songs remained on the top for a second consecutive week. With the success of Dynamite, BTS was recognized by the Recording Academy for their music for the first time, securing them a Grammy nomination for the Best Pop Duo Group Performance, making them the first Korean pop act to ever be nominated under this category. Since then, BTS has achieved 3 #1 debuts on the Billboard Hot 100, with the most recent one being Life Goes On. Unlike their single Dynamite, which was sung in English, Life Goes On was sung in mostly Korean. The day Dynamite dropped, it had a total of 1,700 spins on the US radio, while Life Goes On only had 6 total spins on US radio. This made debuting Life Goes On at #1 even more impressive, not only because of language, but because radio airplay accounts for a large portion of the Hot 100 scores. With the release of Life Goes On and the new album B, BTS topped multiple charts on its release week. Each achievement on this non-exhaustive list is remarkable in its own right, but the true marvel of Life Goes On is this. A largely Korean language song debuted at #1 on the Billboard Hot 100 with virtually no radio play, no remixes, and no bundles. The song's stratospheric debut offers unimpeachable proof of BTS's popularity and the dedication of their fans. Together, they have subverted a Western music industry whose archaic practices are often rooted in racism and xenophobia, and redefined what a Korean pop act can achieve on the US charts. ARMY has also helped BTS set historical records such as the Beatles' 52-year record.
The fact that they were able to break into the American market, not only as like a foreign act, but with like a language that basically nobody uses here,
Yeah.
is incredible. That's how, you know? Like, I know how, but like how, it's just incredible. I don't know how else to say it. Like, it's hard to think about.
It's very
Hard to
impressive.
understand, but it's super impressive.
Yes.
You don't get it very often, you know. Once in a while, you get some songs with some Spanish in it,
Exactly. Yeah.
and that's kind of the extent of it.
Exactly. Yeah. Because we're so close to other Spanish speaking areas. I think that's why there's bleed through into America, because obviously South America.
Yeah.
Hello. And I've heard plenty of songs with Spanish influence and some Spanish lyrics. There was Despacito.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And then we know about Selena.
Selena. Yeah.
That's what I think of when I think of languages coming into the U.S.
You know what we need? We need some Canadians to slam out some French. We need some of that French Canadian going on.
Oh, okay. I was going to say most of the popular US artists are Canadian.
I know, I'm just saying, like, I know that some of them can speak French up there.
That's true.
So let's go. Let's get that in the market too. That'd be cool.
Yes, I want more language diversity.
Oh, I mean, Megadeth, A Tout Le Monde.
Oh, that's true. I love that song.
That's the closest I can think of to anything French related.
I like French. I took French.
Yeah.
But now I gotta learn Korean.
And Japanese.
And Japanese.
Dang it. Thanks a lot, guys.
But genuinely, thank you. But thanks, guys.
But thank you.
Yeah.
But thanks, guys.
Also, record breaking straight out of the gate.
Yeah.
Everywhere.
Yeah.
I love it. I'm loving this. And xCeleste, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you for the videos.
They're very educational.
Insightful, educational, and we love your voice.
Yes, you have such a relaxing, calm voice.
His 42-year record, Michael Jackson's 36-year record, Celine Dion's 24-year record, Adele's 5-year record, and more. BTS has sold out multiple stadiums around the world, including 2 nights at the Wembley Stadium in London, which holds 90,000 people, and the concert sold out in just 90 minutes, making BTS the 12th artist
That...
No! Guys! You didn't have to go that hard, but you did!
Oh, man. My favorite artist, the Foo Fighters, also sold out Wembley for 2 nights, but it took them an entire 24 hours. It took these guys 90 minutes.
90 minutes, guys. 90 minutes?
That's incredible.
That's so many!
How?
So many of you!
Can't imagine. I've always wanted, like, that's my dream venue, is to play there.
Yes.
Imagine getting that for 2 nights and then it's selling out 90 minutes.
90 minutes.
Nah.
Can't even imagine how unbelievable that must have been for the members.
Yes.
Are there reaction videos? Guys, let us know. Are there reaction videos of them hearing this news? And I wonder how many of those were local to the area and how many involved lots of travel to get there.
Oh, yeah. That would be really interesting to know.
I wonder
honestly.
if they have breakdowns of that, because that'd be cool to know too.
Yeah. If there's that kind of information out there, let us know. That sounds very interesting to us. So.
Yes, that's so cool, guys.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
to ever sell out the legendary Wembley Stadium. During a time when streaming numbers have increased and traditional album sales have decreased, BTS holds the records for the best-selling physical album of the year and the only act to sell over 500,000 copies in the United States. The album Map of the Soul 7 has sold over 4 million copies worldwide.
I need to hear
In
this album.
2019, BTS were chosen as endorsement models for Hyundai's Palisade SUV.
Guess I'm buying a
Hyundai
Hyundai.
estimated sales to be around 25,000, but had already received 52,000 orders weeks after its announcement, and the numbers kept growing. The demand for the Palisade skyrocketed so rapidly, Hyundai struggled to keep up with demands and was backlogged by 6 to 10 months. In 2020, BTS endorsed luxury massage chair brand Bodyfriend. Their sales increased by 46% from the previous year. In short, ARMY sell out everything the members touch. Unsurprisingly,
Okay. Are companies fighting over their endorsements then? Because that's
Guys,
impressive.
guys, we're gonna need you to come and stand next to our car, because we need to bump up these numbers by 50%. So if you would just come stand next to this car, please.
They have so much power. The power of the army.
Yeah, God, honestly, their power is insane. Like, for reals. Oh man, dude, I couldn't sell a freaking I could sell a lollipop to a hungry child if I wanted to, okay? Like, come on now.
Their purchase power goes beyond BTS merchandise. The fandom once sold out fabric softener and wine. BTS themselves
I just want to say that if there's something that I could purchase that could maybe smell like they smell, I would buy it. Absolutely. We have to look into this right after this video. I know what I'm gonna go try to purchase, because if they maybe at one point in their life for 5 seconds smell like that, I need it. Because they always look like they would smell amazing, which might be weird, but that's how I feel.
No, it's true.
Because they're so beautiful.
Yes, and
handsome
and clean cut.
Yeah, there's
they're always looking good, guys.
Yeah, I want
always looking good, and then that makes them look like they smell good.
Yeah, exactly. I'm just saying I'd buy that too. That's all.
I support this.
are charitable and are aware of their power and influence. They have been leading by example. ARMYs, never straying far from BTS's actions, have also taken to show their love and support towards all 7 of the members, but also towards each other and the world around us. While they sell out stadiums and set and break records in the music industry, they've also nurtured a strong and loving community. On Twitter, crops of accounts unusual within a music fandom have been cultivated, such as BTS Army Medical Union, an account made by pre-med medical students and health professional fans who sought to make learning about medical science fun and accessible. Accounts like BTS Army Bar Association, made up of Army lawyers who took on the task to educate the fandom about laws and legal systems. Army Academy, account providing free tutoring services and advice for young people who need that type of support. Borahe Entertainment, created for Army creative artists and musicians. Army Help Center, who seek to provide an open ear for those who might need it for the sake of mental health. They created resources within the fandom to help keep organized and informed. There was even a project called the Purple Ribbon Project to help protect the members from getting mobbed while traveling through airports around the world. The efforts were seen by the band, and one of the members, V, even took pictures with the purple ribbons that were used. Not only do we help each other,
Guys.
That's awesome. That's really cool.
Oh.
The fact that the entire army is so supportive of everybody else, man,
And protective.
yeah, exactly. It's got to be, you have especially people who are becoming lawyers and stuff.
I know, the medical and lawyers. And
Yeah, it'd be so stressful, and I'm sure there's times where you feel like giving up and just, being done with it. But if you have a good support system, then of course that'll help you push you along and get through whatever it is that you're stuck on.
Yeah.
Super nice.
Yeah, I can't even fathom how impactful these resources have to have been for people.
Now they just need to take these resources and turn it into BTS University.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then I wonder if it would be very music based.
Yeah.
I would really enjoy that.
Yeah, that would be super cool.
And I wonder if it would be more affordable.
Speaking as Americans,
Yeah.
I would hope so. I mean, because, oh my goodness, gotta sell your soul to get education over here.
Yes, you are in debt for, if not the rest of your life, a good majority of it. So a lot of people in America have to make the decision in order to get higher education. And maybe that's just for us. I'm not sure how expensive university is in other countries. So you guys will have to let us know. I don't know how far our videos are going, but just let us know what you know about the expense of schools.
Yeah.
And then just from our knowledge of it, those resources that you guys have available on Twitter for people is amazing. That's fantastic. And I'm sure it has changed people's lives.
And also, gotta point out how like you're saying, how they're protective, because that purple ribbon
Yes.
idea,
Guys.
that's a super cool idea, especially for an artist or artists as huge as they are, because they're going places that they don't really know, they might not be super comfortable at, but knowing that like their entire fan base is like, nah, we got you, you're gonna be fine, and we're here to make sure you get where you're going safely, I'm sure is relieving and just super awesome to them.
Yes, that is so thoughtful and kind.
Mm-hmm.
BTS Army. Guys.
Yeah, there's some really obsessive people out there that have bad thoughts. So I'm sure the guys in BTS are very aware of that and need to be very cautious about their surroundings.
Yes.
And everyone looking out for them, I'm sure, helps a ton.
Yes,
So,
especially since we've heard that they do cover topics that might be political in nature, socioeconomic, that can definitely trigger some people. So knowing that such a huge, amazing fan base has their back has to be very comforting.
good job.
BTS Army.
Good job.
You guys rock.
But we also try to help the world around us. One of ARMY's main charity fan bases, One in an Army, created in 2018, is a collective that acts as a guide in global fundraising initiatives for fans to donate directly to charities. To give you an idea, here's the One in an Army's charity summary map from 2019. In 2019, more than 370 plus charity projects were created in different countries under ARMY. In 2020, when BTS's concert was cancelled in South Korea due to COVID-19, fans donated their concert ticket refunds to help with relief and prevention efforts. In June of 2020, moved by BTS's statement and show of support to the Black Lives Matter movement, armies all over the world who had already been donating to BLM causes band together and matched BTS's 1 million donation in just one day.
Fantastic.
BTS never fails to talk
That's
very
awesome.
highly of ARMY, and other artists have also added to the praise.
The BTS Army. They're some of the most loyal, positive, and fun fans that you could ever dream of, and I just want to say thank you to all of them. Jimmy Fallon loves you.
The Army are great.
They're the most beautiful human beings.
They're so awesome. Also, they're so poorly represented in culture as these like fangirl, crazy, like mindless, and they're the opposite. They're like intelligent, they're funny, they're tasteful, they're charitable. Like they wanted to say thank you to me for something, and they organized something like charitable in my name.
That's awesome.
And they were like, what should we do for Halsey to say thank you? Like, should we stream her song? Should we this? And they're like, nah, she doesn't care about that stuff. Let's donate to a charity in her name. And like organize this whole thing. And then like did this like charitable thing for me. And they were like, this is our way of saying thanks, Halsey. Like, thanks. And I was like,
That's spectacular.
and part of me was like, why isn't everyone's fans doing this? Can you imagine if everyone's fans thanked them by organizing charity in their name?
By helping others.
What a better place this world would be.
And I think ARMY is just good to people. They see when it's real, and I've been so grateful that that effort to just be respectful has been taken in such a beautiful way, because I know that there have been other instances where people haven't been as respectful, which is unfortunate, and it's tough to see that, because you're like, it's not that hard, just be conscious of who you're working with and give love to those who deserve it. But I feel very grateful that they've just opened me with welcome arms, and it's so good to me. So it's been amazing.
And on top of that, they've developed this global army, this BTS Army, that is not just like geeked out fans. Like BTS donated $1 million to Black Lives Matter, and the Army was like, yo, if they can do it, we can do it. And they came, like fans who were already coming out of the pocket to support artists, came out of pocket more to support charity. And this isn't the first time they've done this. This BTS Army charity gives a bunch to philanthropic causes. So as an artist, as a performer, hell man, we have fun, we're doing good stuff. But if we can resonate through the television to you at home, to come out of your pocket to give to a cause, like that's work, man. That's work, and that's purpose, and that's changing the world. Like that's impressive. That is impressive.
방탄 팬이나 아미들이 라디오에 노래 좀 틀어달라라고 요청했을 때 오케이, 절대로 그러지 않았습니다. 라고 하는 그 무시와 핍박을 정말 셀 수 없이 당해야만 했었죠. 그런데 팬들은 절대로 거기에 지지 않았습니다. 어떤 무시와 편견이 닥치더라도 끝까지. 왜? 이들의 음악은 정말 훌륭하기 때문에 사람들을 변화시킬 수 있는 힘이 있기 때문에 널리 전파해야만 한다라는 뭔가 역사적 사명 같은 걸 가지고 있었던 거예요.
I hope that this video has given you valuable insight that armies value positivity and kindness while actively fighting against prejudice, just as BTS does. So, despite constant pushback from the music industry, the media, and other fandoms often being discredited, bullied, and stereotyped, BTS and ARMY continue to lift each other up. To learn more about BTS, their personalities, and more, please refer to these websites, apps, and ARMY accounts to stay tuned. If you'd like to learn more about them through my videos, check out This is BTS, BTS's contribution to music, and BTS Hardships. The Purple Hub is also still working on future projects such as a website and more informational videos. Stay tuned!
I am in awe
Yeah.
of how charitable BTS is and the ARMY.
Yeah.
Guys.
Yeah. Like John Cena and Halsey were kind of touching on, if people would use their platforms and their influence the same way that BTS does and the ARMY does, the world would just be immensely better.
Yes.
You know?
I agree wholeheartedly.
Yeah. Because I can't think of any other example of a fan base that is so charitable and so uplifting as the BTS fan base.
I can't either. The BTS ARMY is not just affecting BTS in a positive way. They're also making communities better and people's lives better. BTS ARMY, you're amazing.
Yeah, you're all amazing. And you guys have been nothing but kind to us, and
Yeah.
I feel like that just proves it even more.
Yes. It's just so cool. And it was fate, I think.
Yeah.
As cheesy as it sounds. It had to be for us to stumble upon the video and then for all of you to welcome us with such open arms, and now we're just diving into this big crazy world that we've never seen before.
Yeah. We're super excited, and this is the type of stuff that we want to find when we're sharing new music with everybody. This is the type of stuff we like to hear about who the artist is, you know, the essence, the soul of the artist. Like, we want to know, we like to know if it seems like they deserve the platform, if you want to put it that way, because there are artists out there who have a massive platform and they use it to just brag about their money and their giant house and whatever else, which I guess if that's what you want to do, you can, but we enjoy artists who use it in the way BTS is using it. And it seems like it's a rare thing, and the fact that BTS is maybe the largest artist in the world right now, and they're using it in such a positive way, is awesome.
It's heartwarming. It's fantastic.
It's beautiful.
It's philanthropic.
I'm excited to continue exploring BTS.
Me too. And this is all still, we've heard 2 songs and now we've watched 2 introduction videos and we're already fans.
Yeah.
So I cannot imagine how much that passion is going to grow once we start finding music that they've made that resonates with us.
Yeah.
And I don't doubt that that will happen because obviously it's happened for so many other people in so many different cultures and parts of the world. It's just amazing.
And we enjoy music itself so much. There's no way that we're not going to find at least a few songs that we like.
Yes, and I'm excited to find them. And I'm excited to watch these music videos.
I'm very excited for the music videos. Yeah.
It looks like they use them as part of the art, which I love.
Yes. Me too. I love music videos so much. So excited for this. And that's not sarcasm. I actually am.
Yeah,
I know my voice sounds very monotoned and whatever, but I am actually excited.
We're both very excited. And guys, if there's any other music that you can think of that you want us to see, please let us know in the comments. We're excited. This is a whole new adventure, and we hope that it opens not just this door, but so many doors. And I know that some of their solo work has already been recommended to us. If you have specific songs in mind, please let us know, and let us know why you think that we're really going to like it, because we're delving in.
Yeah. Help guide us a little bit, because obviously there's a lot of content.
There's a lot of content.
So, we want to do it as efficiently as possible.
Yes. And we just want to thank you guys for being awesome and so welcoming to us. And we're excited to do more for you.
But until next time.
Yes. Make sure that you like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell. And we will see you next time.
Okay, bye. Okay, bye.
Bye, guys.
See you later.